of the nicer contract providers. Helmet is. Okay, 184 crowns, and she's one of the more generous ones too. That's kind of nice.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back with the most Novigrad-phobic Witcher ever. I swear we're going to get there. But first, I do really want to, I'm very interested to see what Novigrad's like. It's fascinating in the map view, and it sort of just kind of feels like it should be a very exciting place to go from the storytelling perspective. But we're going to nip down here to see what this quest is all about, and we're going to get it done real quick. It's going to be one of those quick quests that, you know, Geralt knocks out in half a heartbeat, and then we're going to get on to Novigrad. Alright, so let's call over Roach, wherever the heck he got to. He's hiding behind Helma's house. Oops, sorry kid. Gotta make sure my horse isn't pulling any strange tricks, you know? Sorry. Okay, so we are going to head... What road are we going to use? We are going to use... Oh boy, there's a catacomb or a web of roads here. Tell you what, let's just go across. You know, I'm still thinking about that wraith over here, but I'll let it go for now. I would have thought it would have been a quest. Okay, so let's cut across the countryside. And I'm going to resist harvesting on the way. That's a pretty amazing feat for me, I gotta say. And I hope I'm heading in the right direction still. I feel as though I'm heading in the right direction. Let's double check that. Yes, so we're a little off course, but pretty close. And it should be right over this little hill. Yes, there it is, right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't run down the guy with the quest. It's me. Yes, it's me. John Verdon. Wait a second. Is he the guy I saved from...
Sure. John Verdon, remember? You saved me from the drowners.
Right.
Coppolus then? Now, why, my purse is bursting.
Mm-hmm. With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
Okay.
For your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two ways about it.
And probably shouldn't have.
If you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
I think I'm going to get the coin and take out some vengeance here. Now, why is it that I didn't get chewed out for releasing him? And maybe I did. Maybe I just didn't see it in my quest journal. Okay, here we go.
Should have left you there, tied up, right at the water's edge.
Well, you can't turn back time. But I'm willing to see to it your conscience don't torment you long.
Me too. Okay, so now, you guys, at your 5th level, you're just gonna be like mowing down weeds here. Okay, Igni ready, and let's get Hangman's Venom on our steel sword. And that is, where is that now? That's right there, right? Hangman's Venom, steel sword. Okay, now let's get Igni ready, right? In a block. Okay, so I'm gonna have to riposte that guy, and my Quen is down. And he's all fired up, is he not? Okay, Igni ready.
Let's end this.
And Quen, I want to get some riposting in is what I want to do. I want to use these guys as practice for more serious fights, so...
Damn it.
I don't think I actually successfully riposted there. Did he just hit me? What am I missing here with the riposting? I'm pretty sure... Quen up... Pretty sure that should have been a successful riposte, but... Riposte, whatever. Alright. As long as they're gonna stay away like that, we're gonna refresh Quen. Guys. Oh boy. That shield's messing me up, isn't it? Igni! Okay, let's see. There you go. Alright, John Verdon. That's the end of you. Oops, wrong. Sword. Wanted to put my sword back. I didn't want to take silver sword out. Cotton, Velen, longsword. Crowns, Novigrad, longsword. Twine, okay. Now, what do they got over here in their camp? Ranagrin. Ah, boy. Alright, so. Cheese. Vile, old sheepskin. Dwarven spirit, Kedwenny stout, water. Letter from Tobin. Okay, why is Geralt finding a letter strange? We will tell you what, let's take a minute and read that. Letter from Tobin. Dear Mother, everything has gone very well so far. I still have a considerable ways to go to the city, but as soon as I get there, I will dispatch this letter and set about writing another. I miss you and Father horribly. I am being extremely careful with the coin you gave me. I have not spent hardly a thing. Once I find employment, I will set aside an amount every week and send you my savings regularly. Tell Yolanda I love her greatly and will send for her soon. To come and be my wife, of course. I spoke with a certain Temerian who told me there are more merchants in the city than ants in the woods, and that scribes are always wanted. I believe he spoke the truth. Your Tobin, give Fido a good belly rub for me. Okay. Tobin met an unfortunate end. Winestone. What the heck is a winestone? Alright, that's that, I suppose. Nope, smoking pipe. Chicken leg, Velen longsword. Say, you know what? There's going to be some money in here. And that's the thing about Velen. Everybody stashes their coin in empty logs for some reason. Crown and florins. Okay, so not exactly a treasure trove, but a few coins there. Okay. I see no reason why we can't head right to Novigrad, Roach. We'll take, oh boy. We'll take this road here, which I believe will take us to Novigrad. Roach is kind of not exactly, looked like he was going to run into a fence there for a second. Alright, where is he going now? You're killing me, Roach. Okay, you're generally heading in Novigrad's direction, I suppose. Alright, where is the nearest bridge for Novigrad? Basically right in front of us. Tell you what, I'm going to dismount.
Oh, come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
Did she just ask me to give her a kiss? Okay. A little bit of harvesting never hurt. A lot of halflings around here. A lot of halflings and dwarves and elves too. What does that say? Shady individual. Let's talk to the shady individual. See what he says. He must have the plague or something. Have we talked to? Maybe elves don't want to talk to us now that we're known for punching them to death. All right, there's some nostrix over there. My new favorite herb to harvest. Okay, this is very exciting. We're about to head in. Portside Gate. Does it matter which gate we go in through? Though not the most stately of gates, this one's location near the bustling port has made it the calling card of the city. Okay, and we've got a undiscovered location there. I'm sure that it's most likely going to be another smuggler stash. I wonder if it's worth it. Let's head over to that. Just get that out of the way, because that's going to irk me every time I look at the map for Novigrad. If I see that, it's just going to make me mental. Brionia. Okay, so it is right there. Is it? No, that's
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
this is stuff that we don't want to loot. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Might as well grab some fish. Almost looked like it was going to get hostile for a second there. Grab some buckthorn while we're swimming around here. I hardly ever harvest that. So, I know. I said I was going into Novigrad, and I keep coming up with excuses. Keep coming up with distractions and reasons to go elsewhere. I know. But you do have to, when you get a chance, you gotta harvest the rare stuff you hardly ever harvest. Which would include Brionia and Nostrix. One of these days it's gonna be... Now, see, these guys are... You would think that they would see those floating barrels over there and, you know, help themselves to some smugglers' stash. But I guess not. Okay, the digger. Quit pushing the barrels around, Geralt. Axeman's gauntlets, goat hide, timber, florins. All right. Kedweni, cuirass, saddle, regular saddle, lesser glyph of ard, alchemy paste, and florins. Okay, we've got one more barrel. Yes. Lesser Strabog runestone, superior saddle. I've got a lot of saddles now. Timber and more florins. All right. So this is going to be some kind of more respectable gate entrance, I guess. And apparently some kid finds that funny. What's going to be the name of this bridge, gate, whatever? Glory Gate. Well, that's impressive. Go from Portside Gate to Glory Gate. Toughs and hooligans often end a night of drunken escapades under this gate after being thrown out of nearby taverns. Okay, there you go. So the south side of Novigrad is a little rough, is it not? And the other thing about going in this way is we're closer to our stash, which I'm going to head to almost immediately, or as soon as I can, and get the weapons that I want to sell out of it. And I still haven't made up my mind.
Tax? On what?
On swine.
But I've no animals with me.
No, I'm talking about you. So pay. Go back and rot in the furrows.
Okay, I do like picking on elves. And, sorry, but Geralt can't save everybody. He just can't. Did he just... I have the pass. I was wondering if they're going to check me for the pass. I do have that. Alright, so we don't want to head that way. We want to head this way. Well, here we are at last. The booming, bustling city of Novigrad. And the first one bit. So that should tell us a little about Novigrad. Not exactly going to be Oxenfurt, is it? It's going to be a little seedy, I have a feeling. Okay, so my stash is in this building. And what is that? What's that notice there? Novigrad, rosemary and thyme. Okay. Just want to read this. The gods have heard the land's cry. Its people's long wait is over. King Radovid will save the north. Okay, so nice propaganda posters. And do we have a door into this place? Gate of the Hierarch. Okay, interesting. You're going to let me in, right? Because this is where... Oops, now I'm down in the sewers. Okay, This is an inn of some kind, I take it. Vagrant. Vagrant.
Scaring decent folk.
What am I doing to decent folk? Decent folk have my stash, so sorry, but I'm definitely going there. Alright, these are all just vagrants. Okay. Very good. Don't touch my stash, vagrants. That's going to be trouble between you and me. Let's look at our inventory here. We picked up something new. Picked up a couple something news. Novigrad longsword, don't care. Velen longsword, don't care. Velen longsword, don't care. We thought we cared about this, the digger. This is a silver sword. See, now this is not as nice as the new silver sword, this Daithwyn. But we have to consider whether or not we still got to think about that. I think I'm probably going to put that in my stash. Kedweni Cuirass. Now, it would boost me up. Yeah, see, I lose the vitality boost, though. I'm not interested in that. But it does have 2 slots, and it would boost some of my resistances. But I don't think we're going to go there. And I almost know I'm not going here with these terrible-looking mittens. We've been there. I'm not going back there. Okay, so let's see what we've got in our stash. And do we know? I guess I have to go to a notice board to know where the armorers are and such. Do I not? Until I do that, well, we've got a lot of notice boards in here to hit, don't we? What is this? Like an exclusive community or something? That looks fairly hoity-toity, and it's got an undiscovered location that I didn't get. Interesting. I didn't get it from any of these notice boards. I must have gotten it from like the Yantra notice board or something. That's fairly interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna break into my stash here, hopefully not overburden myself, and then head to the notice boards. You're going in the stash. You are coming out of the stash. Or should I? I don't know. Tamer Part 2. Witcher's Silver Sword. Boy, it seems like Forgotten Brand Sword. Okay, we are going to take that. Tyr Tokera Blade. We'll take both of those. This is what? This is Silverton Sword. Steel Sword. We'll take that. Gnomish Gwahir, yes. Dwarven Blade, yes. Another Gnomish Gwahir. This is Witcher's Steel Sword. See, like getting rid of the Viper Silver Sword. Daithwyn we don't know yet. Witcher's Silver Sword. Witcher's Steel Sword. Just seems weird to do that. Hatchet we will definitely get rid of. I suppose I could sell some of my saddles, could I not? But we are way overburdened. I'm not going to sell the trophies. Oh, and I need to take Orans and Florins and such and cash them in the bank if I ever find it. Superior saddle, enhanced saddle. Saddle bags, other. So do we want to, I guess we want to sell this stuff too. Get rid of the enhanced saddle. We'll keep the superior saddle. And I think that is everything. And we are now critically overburdened. So we're going to summon Roach, who I hope I can
Nothing doing.
ride through the streets here, so that it's not going to take me forever to get to the notice boards. And the notice boards, am I not going to be allowed up on Roach? There we go. Oh, because I was overburdened there for a second, I wouldn't be allowed on Roach. Now I have no idea where I'm going in Novigrad. So I have to wind my way here through the maze of streets in Novigrad. And we want to... How do I get... I think I wanted to go there. And then... Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to have to go down here. Well, it's not the end of the world. And a little sightseeing in Novigrad. Alright, tell you what. Let's just keep going straight. And Roach on a slow gallop, I think, will be fine. We can run over some Novigrad citizens. They won't mind. They'll get over it. At least I'm not on a full gallop here, you know? Harborside, alright. So, we've got to remember that we've got main quests selected here, so... Tell you what, I want to, just to make sure that I don't get sucked into, I don't want to go there just yet. So, we don't want to travel to Skellige yet. So let's select, it doesn't really matter. Let's select, do I have a Witcher contract here? Mysterious, let's select that, who cares? Oh, actually, you know what? No, what we want to do is we want secondary quests, and we want the trolls, yeah, we want to get the paint troll needs. That's the quest we want selected. Right after we get to a notice board. That guy needs to get some clothes on. He's a wreck. So sober up and get some clothes on.
Whoa there, Roach.
Alright, our first Novigrad notice board. Nice. Beware of thief. Sunday last, someone broke into the merchant Gin Longobardi's cellar. Gin Longobardi, okay. Taking out of it a barrel of triple mead. Around the time of the break-in, witnesses saw a thin, bald man rolling a barrel down the street and giggling to himself. The thief was also The thief was also noticed to be singing a rude song in which he called himself Odrin. If anyone knows the perpetrator's current whereabouts, they are asked to contact the injured party immediately. Weights and measures, in light of continual quarrels distracting our market's stallholders from their primary business of doing business, let me remind you of the officially endorsed weights and measures used in Novigrad. I'm sure that's all very fascinating, but I'm going to remember none of it. Warning! To the clever fuck who's taken to relieving himself on my door frame every night, if you're reading these words, pay attention. I've purchased a top-notch dwarven crossbow at market, and I'm going to sit by my window, day in, day out, till the end of the world if I have to, waiting for you to show again. So unless you want a bolt between your eyes or up your hiney, go empty your water somewhere else, you dirty hooligan. Olbrack Vigerman, 1C Foreman's Alley. Okay, so this is going to be nonsense as well, but pretty funny, so I'm going to read it. Lessons in savoir-vivre, or however you say that. Which knife should be used when eating fish? Is it fitting for a lady to walk without hose in hot weather? Should a white wine glass be held at the stem or by the cup? Anyone aspiring to rub shoulders with Novigrad high society will vomit and receive answers to these and other similarly vexing questions for a trifling fee by inquiring with Count Nougat, or however you say Nougat, a world authority in matters of savoir-vivre. Contract issued by the Temple Guard of the city of Novigrad. Dear fellow followers of the Flame, which would not include me. In recent days, several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in a most bestial manner. An investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. Anyone able to help the guardsmen track down and punish this murderer, or murderers, as the case may be, is asked to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. It is likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting these bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, or even death. Sergeant Gilbert Witchkey. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't involve possibly punching Scoia'tael to death again, because we know how that goes. Gwent. Vime Vivaldi cheats. 12 Gwent players. The dwarven banker Vime, who I need to go see. Vime Vivaldi is a villain and a cheat. Using typical non-human trickery, he conned his way to victory over me. Then forthwith demanded I surrender my cards without the slightest consolation or giving me the chance for a rematch. Anyone tempted to play with him, resist or regret a well-wisher. Now, do I guess I take that. I don't know. The only one there is really the Temple Guard contract, right? So we'll let that update. Deadly Delights. All right, very nice. Big city play. Yeah, see, that is a quest. Big city players. So what does that mean? Let's go look. Win Vime Vivaldi's unique car. All right, so I have to go see him anyway because he's the banker. So sorry about that troll guy, but I need to find out where he is now. I also need to see if there are any armors or anything that got revealed. Yeah, there we go. All right, so blacksmith, even better. All right, so I'm overburdened. I've got to, that's Vime Vivaldi. That's probably going to be the bank. Let's take care of our overburden problem first. Let's head back over across that one stream there. All right, we don't need a full gallop, Geralt, I don't think. And let's head to see the blacksmith. I'm already getting a sense of Novigrad, so hopefully I don't get lost too quickly here. Oops, I say that, and then I end up tipping Roach over. Am I heading the wrong way here?
Not so fast, Roach.
Okay, I think we want to go this way to get to the blacksmith, I think. Yes, there he is. Okay, wonderful. So now it's a question of how the heck I get in the blacksmith's building. Is this going to be the entrance? Locked. No, it's not. Alright, Roach, you look for a door here. I'll go look for a door on the other side. Alright. Another propaganda poster there, I guess. This looks like a more promising storefront.
No. Said I'll come to the wrong place.
Here.
But he's so dumb.
Jonas swore it was Hattori's handiwork. And we were going to take
Okay,
it
there we go. Oh, it's Hattori. Now, am I not supposed to look for Hattori? I have a quest or something for him, do I not? I don't know. Of swords and dumplings, right? Yeah. To a witcher, a sword is like a lover. He must caress it, care for it. Wait a second. This is a dumpling shop? What? So he's not... You gotta be kidding me. He's not gonna buy... What is going on here? To a witcher, a sword is like a lover. He must caress it, care for it, devote some time to it each night. But as with lovers, there are times one comes across a specimen so superior, and not one's own, that one cannot help but consider replacing the old with the new. Geralt was fully aware of these principles, so when he heard about the legendary swordsmith named Hattori, a tingle ran down his spine. Butterflies took flight in his stomach, and he resolved to find the craftsman. Okay, but it looks like he's a dumpling maker. Now, do I... Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to... I'm not 24th level. I'm nowhere near... He's going to make... He's not going to... I just know he's going to make me finish the quest before I'm ready to do it. All right, Hattori, let's... You're going to torture me before you take my stuff, aren't you?
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
No, well, I'm looking for a good swordsmith.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one.
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, Let me show you something.
Okay, maybe he will buy my overburdened inventory.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
Ah, here we go.
Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Who is Ernst van Horn and who is Cleaver? I'm probably going to get to know the seedy side of Novigrad quite quick here, aren't I?
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
What's
I
a
did
Havocar?
not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated.
Okay, he's...
Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Okay, so he's just another blacksmith. It would be really crappy now to just go to him and sell my stuff, but who has the, you know, like the local kingpin, I guess, on his side. Got it.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
Oh, maybe he's not another
I
blacksmith.
see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get weapons unless I do, so... I still... Van Horn, I still don't understand.
Supplies.
I don't know if he's
Just come with me to a meeting.
a supplier
As my
who's...
bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence.
or another blacksmith,
Truth be
or...
told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
That would be hard to drag those around. I think I'm looking for a sword and decent armor, but actually I don't even think you need to do armor for me because I think Fergus has that covered once I get back from Skellige. Just really need, you're a blacksmith, I really need a sword from you. So, yeah, I don't know why you're talking about plate mail when you're a blacksmith. Anyway.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
All right, I'm going to have to do that, but I'm really not. I'm not at the right level to do it. So this is going to be real sketchy here. All right. Anyway, I need to. Let's get Roach to come around the Roach has got an attitude. He's like, I'm on your mini-map. You're not going to whistle me over. You come to me. All right, I've got to go back. I've got to go back to my stash and get rid of this stuff because I don't think there's anywhere else in Novigrad that where I can sell this stuff. I've got to wait for him to. I've got to like let his quest run its course, and then maybe he'll start. I mean, I guess I could go. Can I go try selling stuff to him? This is madness, but he's just going to ask me. He's going to tell me to come back later when the meeting is planned, I think. But let's give it a try. Nope, locked out. Okay, so there you go. So it's back to the stash, unfortunately. And we have to wait to sell. But we can go to the bank and cash in our florins and orins. That we can do. All right, Roach, let's head back to our stash here, which is where? Over this way, is it not? Let's see if we can gallop it into view here on the mini-map. I mean, I could sell this stuff to, like, common merchants, I suppose. They'd probably buy it, but they're not going to give me as good a price as a blacksmith, you know? We gotta get Hattori back up and running here. So go back into the vagrants and warn them not to touch my stash. Okay, that was a major waste of time. But, you know, you find out stuff, you know, you learn things. That's always valuable, so it's not a total waste of time. Why is that not going in my stash? Is my stash like maxed out or something? Okay, there we go. All right, now I still have oh right, the saddles and such. Right, I forgot all about them. The saddles and now why do I have another saddlebags, grave hag trophy, experience from humans, and now did that get like deselected for my preferred trophy? What's going on here? Let me, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, actually it was what I wanted to do because I wanted to get into my inventory. Okay, what do I have for trophy now? Okay, noon wraith trophy. Oh, right, because I got that. So that's the same basically as the this trophy here, the grave hag trophy. So we'll put that in our stash. It's pretty weighty. And I still feel like there's something else in something extra in my inventory here that I could get rid of, but because that about half my carry weight is taken up here. What? Oh yeah, we got new contracts there. Is there just? I guess, oh, you know what it is? It's probably this damn timber that's, no, that's not, that doesn't weigh anything. Impressive. I don't know what the heck is weighing me down here that I picked up, but, okay, none of this stuff seems to weigh anything, so, can't be this. Is it, under other, something I picked up under other? Do these weigh? These weigh very little. Xenovox doesn't weigh much. What is this? Talisman, other, okay. I do have quite a few hides again. That might be what's weighing me down. Okay, anyway. Let's head to the bank. Geralt jumping on his stash. He's so happy about it. And I think we can leave Roach behind, cut him a break. And what is going to be the quickest way to the bank? We'll cross, and I think we're probably going to sneak under those two things, and, oh wait, no, that's the notice board. we want the quest that takes us to the bank. That's going to be big city players. Now let's look at the world map. It's basically in the same. I knew it was somewhere around there. Okay, so let's head down here. We'll cross over that dirty stream. And keep winding our way through Novigrad. What do we got? Look at that.
This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
Well, he ain't easy on the eyes. But you do kill monsters, don't you?
Okay, I'm going to punch you down off that pedestal. How do you like that?
All thumbs today.
See what you have to say here.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Yeah.
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Okay, I'm going to punch you. How many people's lives have you saved? Yeah, exactly. Shut up. See, these are... This is it right here.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many?
That's what I thought.
There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but all are at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Don't go getting pushy, pal. Alright, broke that up. That was nice. That was...
You'll sort it for at least 2 days.
You're not faking, are you?
A good position where they toss the lip.
Okay, do I want to play Gwent with this guy just yet? What? Uh-oh. We've got a video. I guess I have no choice here. Oh dear. Really? Oh, those guys must be twins, triplets. They're all over. He's like copied all over the place. All right, I suppose I have more things to pay attention to.
No
here.
evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses.
You guys are insane zealots.
Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, and the others of your speech. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Can I art out that fire? Is that? It's not going to let me, is it? Doppler, as in like a doppelganger? What was that? What happened there?
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Who's Dudu? Character entry added. Character entry added Felicia Corey. Alright, I've got a character entry added Chappelle. New quest, high stakes. Okay, so I just got an automatic quest here. Okay, I need to check out those character entries. Oops. I think I always do that. Glossary. This character entry. Caleb Mengi. Caleb Mengi. In those days, rampant persecution and the smoke of 100 pyres choked Novigrad's air. The grim climate provided cover in which a great many bloody butchers built comfortable nests for themselves. Drummed up conspiracies, mass arrests, and show trials, resulting in group executions, were the favorite building blocks. Caleb Mengi, the fanatical, ambitious commander of the Church of the Eternal Fire's Temple Guard, was one such opportunist. His moment of triumph coming when he unmasked his superior, the former Temple Guard commander Chappelle, as a Doppler in disguise. Geralt first saw Mengi lighting Chappelle's pyre in Novigrad's main square and had no doubt that, for this man, the appellation fanatical whoreson was too mild by far. Chappelle. Geralt and I had long known that Chappelle, Chancellor of the Security for the Church of the Eternal Fire in Novigrad, had died years ago and been replaced by a Doppler masquerading under his name. We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had provided a reasonable creature deprived of the true Chappelle's cruelty, and under his watch, life in the city had much improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conciliatory style must have raised suspicions, as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. The Doppler was found out, arrested, and burned at the stake for the greater glory of the eternal fire. Okay, so this must be a sorceress. Felicia Corey. Geralt had been in situations where he could not where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to that particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance for whom one has developed fondness. Such was his lot as regards Felicia Corey, a young sorceress whom Geralt had met while chasing the Kingslayer, Letho. Though Geralt had not gotten to know her deeply, he had nonetheless taken a liking to this former pupil of Philippa Earlhart, who had seemed to him a pleasant and enterprising young woman. Yet she was a wielder of magic, and as such, met her end on a pyre. Okay, and didn't I read this, so why did not... Okay. So, acquaintances that Geralt knew, but I personally was unaware of, just met their ends. And I now have a new quest. Is this going to be high stakes? That's... Oh, that finally showed up. That's interesting. Or was it always there? And I just want to see where that passiflora is. I'm sorry to mentally bounce around here, but where is... Okay, so it's in Novigrad. Okay, very good. Right, so let's go back to... What do we want? We want to look for... Is this a Witcher contract? Deadly Delights, right? Geralt spied something on the city notice board that... No, that's not it. Oxenford Drunk. And also, we want to get back to the paint quest and complete that. What would it be under? Mysterious Tracks, Phantom of the Trade Route, Missing Brother, Mystery of the Byways Murders, Creature from the Oxford Forest, Lord of the Wood, Deadly Delights. Okay, so it's not... Big City Players, Swords and Doubling This, where we collect them all. What was the name of that damn quest? Did it just not... Let's see if it refreshed here. The Volunteer, let's make that our chosen quest. Big City Players of Swords and Doubling, Master Armors, collect them all. Deadly Delights. Wouldn't be under treasure hunts, would it? No, that would be silly. What, I think it was High Stakes that appeared here. What's it like? If my short-term memory wasn't shot. Geralt is a hardy ace gambler. He spent a few good runs in dice poker tournaments, true, but these were always local affairs against opponents whose skill level left much to be desired. A tournament in the world's greatest metropolis. Now that was a horse of an entirely different color. The high entry fee and stringent deck requirements scared off amateurs. So only wealthy professionals had signed up. Everything was in place for play at high level and exciting company. In other words, my friends, for pure pleasure. Okay, I'm totally lost as to what quest I just got there. So now, let's check out this notice board. Ooh, this one's brimming with contracts here. Okay, very nice. Beware of thieves. Sunday morning, broken emergency. Okay, we know that one. Contract, haunted house. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation. That would be Geralt. His reputation is impeccable. Documentation regarding prior achievements and written references preferred. Okay, you're getting a little out of hand here. You're not getting that. Who will undertake the task of combing the residents on the outskirts of the city recently acquired by the undersigned Count Kurt Dysart, or however you say that, in order to find and drive off or kill the creature which is haunting it. Sizable reward is guaranteed. Oh yeah, and the other thing is Dudu. Now, I only know Dudu through playing online Gwent, so standalone Gwent. So it'll be interesting. Geralt mentioned Dudu, so that was the sort of the fourth character. I wonder if there's an entry for Dudu now in my character. I should check that too. Sizable reward is guaranteed. Sincerely, Kurt Dysart, Count of Anchor by writ of King Foltest, temporarily in residence at the Kingfisher. So that's where we'll find him. Contract Imp. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, I hereby announce the following. A particularly bold beast, an imp, to our thinking, has taken to thieving in the market near the city gates. Though it has not yet harmed any humans, this monster has caused a great deal of irrecoverable financial loss. Whoever tracks down and kills this imp shall receive a hefty reward, one free of all taxes, in accordance with our honorable city councilman's decree number blah 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 blah. Do not tarry in providing us assistance, good people, for retail trade is the backbone of a healthy economy, meaning the financial well-being of the city's merchants lies in all of your best interests. Sylvester Amello Merchant, we'll take that one. Notice of death of Joaquin Schwan. Honorable towns dwellers, I deeply regret to inform you about the untimely death of Joaquin Schwan. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing Joaquin properly. A tax collector who had served our fair city for many years. The ceremonial cremation of his remains will take place at the end of the current month. City Council of the Free City of Novigrad. Since Joachim Schwan's family did not wish an address to be made known, please address all condolences to City Hall. PPPS. Please refrain from sending letters of derogatory nature. Okay, interesting. Contract. Monster in the Bits. By order of the City Council, number blah 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 blah, a reward has been set aside for the killing of the monster which torments and murders residents of the Bits after dark. Whatever the Bits must be like some kind of slum in Novigrad, don't know. The only acceptable proof of having performed this deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Yes, this means your mother's or cousin's or aunt's eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will the sworn word of any other person, regardless of his or her claimed relationship to you, the hierarch, or anyone else, and also without caring one whit for his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your favorite drinking hall. Okay, so we covered all the all the chances to lie about collecting this contract. For more information and or collect the reward, see the District Superintendent for the Bits, Lund, by writ of the City Council Superintendent of the Bits. Okay, we'll take that. Fist fights. Anyone looking to bash some heads will find plenty of worthy ones in our fair city. Those interested in joining the fun, sign up for our tournament. You'll face those most highly honorable guests. George, known as the Pile Driver, Archibald O'Neill, Captain Iron Mortimer, and Durden, known as the Tailor. Okay, so we'll definitely take that one. Geralt's always up for some bruising. Let's let all of those quests update. An elusive thief, and I'll try not to remember or try not to forget the name of them. Doors slamming shut. Okay, you see, if the names didn't, Fists of Fury, Nova, if the names didn't change so damn much when you, as opposed to how they're posted on the notice board. New quest, following the thread. Okay, so I got 4 quests there, and right. Now I'm going to go see the banker, but let me take a moment here and save the game real quick. Alright, and I took the quest marker off. He's somewhere in this square. I just have to orient myself as to where he's at. I'll see it, but I won't see it on the mini-map as well as I will here. Alright, so I need to make a right turn He's like somewhere over here. And what is that? That is... Oh, we've got a straight up armor. Interesting. Now with that, is that guy... No, because he would have to be a blacksmith. I'm just wondering if he's Hattori's competition. Who is that guy? Now, I'm looking for a journeyman armorer because I've got a bunch of armor that I want crafted. Okay, all right, interesting. It's too many... I knew coming to Novigrad would be just so damn tempting. So many distractions. Let's try to keep our head on straight here. There he is, Vime Vivaldi. Okay.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Well, for one thing, you can grow arms. I don't know what happened there. We could play Gwent. Interesting. I don't think we're going to do that right now, though. I'd like to convert some currency. That's the most important thing I'm here for. But let's you know, business after pleasure, I guess. That's the Witcher way, not business before pleasure.
Really? That's the best you got? That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old gran about her health.
Okay, your
business
lack of arms is really creeping me out.
To be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed the Pontar, I'd contracted for insured deliveries of wood and iron from Kovir. Reaped a 7-fold return on my investment.
Nice.
So you might think. But then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that and you're left with a pittance. A dozen or so chests and no more.
Okay, well, I did ask, and that's quite an answer. Okay, let's convert some currency.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Oh wait, I have a choice to explore for better rates? Alright, nice. So that just automatically converted all my Orans and Florins, right? So they're no longer in my inventory, I take it? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know where they would be here, right? If they weren't. Okay. Geralt now has 6,000 crowns. He's...
Hey, you!
Who's yelling at me?
Got water on the brain?
Why are you shouting at me?
I wish you health.
Okay. Thanks. You just told me I have water on the brain, and now you're wishing me health. I think I'm done with Vime Vivaldi. For now, we are definitely going to come back and play Gwent with him when his arms grow back. But for right now, we're done with him. Stop that.
Looks like rain.
Rosemary Time, the hottest spot in Novigrad. Okay. Have to remember that. Where is our arm? Here he is. Okay, now you're going to be a journeyman armorer, yes? Alright, this looks like it's going to be some serious business. Swords? You're an armorer. Mastercrafted armor. You think you can make it? Show me your wares. Top-notch swords. Why are you... I still don't get that. Okay. I do want you to craft something for me. Mastercrafted armor. You think you... Let's ask him this.
Mastercrafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there.
Okay, so there you go.
He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
All right, let's see what you can craft for me.
Willing to craft something for me?
Can we? I don't think we can compare any of this. Can we? Yeah, it's okay. There it is over there. He's got a lot of gold though, so when I get armor, this is where we're bringing it. And I have that one bit of armor, but it's not worth going all the way to my stash for it. He can make griffin boots, which will sort of help me out here. Can he make? He can't make anything with. Yeah, he's pretty much just. we were thinking about making this ages ago. Oh no, this is Sheodal's armor. This is what we were thinking about making ages ago. He, missing components, and I don't think he's going to be able to craftsman requirements. Oh no, it does. All it takes is an amateur armor. Okay, interesting. But we'll have to accept the vitality hit there, which is, you know, that's that damn vitality boost is going to make me so hesitant to ever change my armor. Okay, so that's just all. We do not have anything to say. He can repair my stuff. That I definitely need to do. Okay, so let's repair that. And let's repair the arbitrator. Very nice. This definitely needs some repair. Wonderful. And my boots as well. Gauntlets. And assassin trousers are in pretty good shape, but we'll repair them anyway. Alright, I gave him money rather than took money from him. Do I have anything at all to sell him? I don't think so. Probably could have sold him my... I mean, I guess I could go back and get that armor and sell maybe some saddles to him as well. What does he have for sale? He's got your standard crap, right? Bounty Hunter's Gambeson. That's pretty nice, but again, it's going to have to be a serious upgrade if I'm going to lose that vitality boost. What is this? This is just like an undershirt or something, isn't it? Yeah. And Sidarian Gambeson. Okay. None of this is worth it. Does he... Oh, you know what we need to look for? We need to look for Redanian Herbal, Cherry Cordial, and all of that stuff. And he doesn't play Gwent. Okay. Farewell.
So long.
All right. A lot of troubling happenstances. As well as just some humdrum.
Yes, you. You've got water on the brain.
And some mouthy townsmen, as well as you know, some humdrum Witcher busy work, some you know, shopkeeping Witcher style. But we are in Novigrad, and it's going to take a while for us to figure out whether we're happy or not to be in Novigrad.